you ready for work, Miss Molly? Yeah, you love working. You miss working. Yeah, me too. All right, push over. Come on. No, I'll go do a job. Morning, guys. April 14th, 2020. In the middle of the Corona. I got myself a job. Over at one of the daycare centers has been shut down. You know, ever since this all went down, he's got a problem with the relief valve blowing on a boiler, so there's nobody there. Building's been vacant for a while, so I'm on my way over there now. I got a key for the place, see if I can go in there and find out what's going on. It's a pretty good sized boiler. I've done work on this thing before. There should be no one in there in the building. He said he might come over, the maintenance guy, but as long as he stays 6 feet away, I'll be alright. 6 foot. I got all kinds of masks and stuff here, so N95. I should be protected. I got gloves and alcohol and wipes. The only thing I don't have is a hazmat suit. The old bad flu, Mama. The old bad flu. The Wuhan virus. The Wuhan virus. Yeah, we don't want to catch that. I've been home for, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month. It's been a while. So I gotta get out. I gotta get out and start doing some jobs before I go flipping stir crazy. Miss Molly's glad to be out. Hoping this all, you know, is over soon. Go back to work and start opening up the country here. There's a tank that's bad right there. Guarantee that. Might be antifreeze in there. I think there's antifreeze in it. Yeah, it's glycol in there. There's glycol in there. Great. There's glycol in there. What's good about this is they're all shut-offs everywhere. And there's all shut-offs on the supply too. Yeah, so we just have to drain down enough. We're gonna have to get the pump. Yeah, because we gotta pump that back in. That's glycol. Yeah, it's probably building up to 30 pounds and blowing the relief. So we gotta get a couple of buckets. A couple of 5-gallon buckets should be enough. I can smell the glycol. I might not have to replace this relief valve if it's not dripping, because there's just a lot of water in this thing. And I only got another 5-gallon bucket. I should have brought a whole bunch of buckets with me. Let's see if we can take that off. I know we gotta change the tank for sure. It's at 20 pounds now, so it shouldn't be leaking. It's a good relief. Yeah, she's still dripping. So we gotta change it, and I might have to run out and get buckets. Might have to run out and get buckets, so that relief valve's got to be changed too. It's got about 20 pounds of pressure in the system. Yeehaw! I'm gonna shut all the returns off, all the supplies. Wow. He's a crusty one. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. Oh, don't look too kosher, does it? I'm gonna get up and do all the supplies too. This is a big building. It's got all fan coils up in the attic. That's why they got the antifreeze in it. I gotta change that tank. That's frozen. It's the frozen chosen roller. There is check valves that shouldn't drain back. Well, just for shits and giggles. I bet you that tank is a problem. Look at this mini split. They just melted all the flipping mini split. Yeah. All right, so I got all the, well, this one here. I gotta go. Whoa! That one ain't working. Leave that one alone. The check valve here should stop it anyway. All right, guys, so I got the feeder off there, a water feeder, and I got my pump hooked up. So it's gonna prime this pump. It's gonna dump into this bucket, and then when I'm done, it's gonna go in and out, and then back into that, so I could purge it. So I got it set up, so after I'm done, I could reinstall the water. We're gonna open this, and that should prime this pump and dump in here. There we go. That's what we want. Sorry for the light. So we gotta get it down below. We gotta get the 20 pounds out of there. I might need another couple of buckets. We'll see. These might not even be any good. Yeah, that flipping gauge is no good. Oh, this thing's stuck. The antifreeze ruins it. Try to key this junk, see it? .30 psi. Yep, that's what we want. 510,000 BTUs. I don't think this thing's no 510. No, it's 300. 299. Well, obviously, we don't want to take too much water out of this thing unless we have to. Just take out what we have to. we gotta pump it all back in anyway. Give it the old, how you doing, mama? Give it the old, how you doing, mama? Let's see if the tank's any good. This should have pressure in it. Guarantee that this thing's full of water. Zero pressure. There we go. That's nothing. Zero. The sucker's gonna be one heavy sucker. Shit, yeah, it's gonna be a heavy sucker, mama. Zero. I gotta get that tank out of there and change it. That's our problem. We need to get the tank out. See how skinny this is? Banco. It's a number 8, and I flatten out a piece of 1 inch so my copper can fit in, and I can fit in my copper for extra leverage. That's what I need to get that out. I got longer pieces. A piece of 1 1/4 is good too, but that'll fit in there. It fits in there. Give me a little bit more chooch. Sucker's hot. Hopefully it come off. Oh yeah, look how loose that was. I gotta get underneath of it because it's gonna be one heavy bitch. That's our problem. Alright, I gotta get under it with the ladder. It's gonna be, I gotta get it out. It's gonna be heavy. Gotta get under it because it's gonna be one heavy son of a bitch. I mean, really heavy. You don't want to drop it. And your freeze mix. See the liquor. I'm going to drill a hole in the top this way here it could drain out maybe. Maybe they just put them on hand tight. They leak, I mean you can tighten it up, right? Just grab it like that and just turn it. That should be fine. The tank should never have water in it. The diaphragm's good, right? Because the diaphragm pushes all the water out. You take a tank out and it's got water in it, the diaphragm's no good. Just a little tech tip. Because the diaphragm should push all the water out if it has pressure in it. I tridicator. We could change that too on a boiler tridicator. She's a leaker. See all the rubber. See all the rubber in there coming out from the diaphragm? See what the antifreeze did to it? Wow. Alright guys, I put some rags over the gas valve and over the control in case there's any water in the boiler, which there shouldn't be. Just in case. That tridicator should be reading 0 when it's not. They make different sizes. They got a 4, a 6, and a stubby. You can see this one's going to fit in there. It might be a little longer than what I got in there. See if we get that other one out. It reads pressure right around the probe there. See it? Sometimes it gets full of stuff. Put a little dope on there, Mom. A little frets, a little dope. You don't want to get it. You don't want to get it inside where the mechanism is, right? Where the pressure. All right, let's see if we get the other one out. I don't think that there's any water in there, but there might be. Do it on the fly if there's any water in there. Nope. See the difference, but it'll still be okay. It'll still be inside the cabinet. That's all I got. I mean, I don't have that size in the truck, so we'll use this one. Sometimes you gotta use what you got. And it's not a $20 gauge. I mean, these tridicators go for big bucks. $100, $125, something like that. They're not cheap because it's a combination gauge. It's a combination pressure and temperature. That's what they call a tridicator. I see guys commenting on my video, oh my god, you charge $125 for a $20 gauge. Fuck, clueless son of a bitch. It's only a $20 gauge. Fucking idiot. Flipping idiot. Brain dead. Some people are just brain dead. See, if any water would have came out, we would have protected it with the rags. Alright, we're ready to pump back in. Open all these back up. Now the check valves, I'm going to purge them anyway, so it don't matter. I got to purge them all anyway, so... What was that? Sounds like he might have been making steam up in there. I don't know, we'll find out. Alright, so we're going to turn the pump on, and I'm going to open that valve. We're going to pump this water into the boiler, up through, and then we're going to come out this small purge, which is the lounge. It looks like a little baseboard somewhere. So it's going to go right into that. So what we're going to do is we're going to pump the water from here into the boiler, up through the system, and then back. And I'll have to do them all. I got another bucket there. through the system and back. Here comes the air. You're funny, mama. Probably gonna go around and do them all and backfeed it. I'm gonna go around and do them all. Alright, I'm doing this one now. Run it good, make sure there's no air in it. Not going to boil you, but I'm going to do them all, and then we'll turn the boiler back on and be ready to go. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, now I'm on 5. I'll move this hose over, then once I do that one I'll be ready for that one. I usually use 2 hoses. Turn our water feeder back on, and then I'll fill it back up to 12 pounds. Open all our valves. We'll be ready to go rock and roll. It's all purged. Pick up all my tools, put a tag on this beast. Got the low water cut off. That's good pressure there. We'll turn it on. Houston, we have ignition. What I gotta do is clean up all this mess, get rid of these buckets. I did cut this down above the bucket because before that copper was in the bucket and you couldn't get the bucket out. Cut that much off it. Houston, we have ignition. Now I gotta get another tag for it, what I did. And it's ready to rock and roll. The tank was bad, and then that let the relief valve, ruined the relief valve. And, while I had it down, I changed this because this should go to 0. See it? I knew that was broken. That's it. Steve is working again, mama. Yeah, it's pretty empty now, but I took that off and I drained it so I could dump it in the toilet. I'm way down in the basement down here, so sometimes that'll work. Take that little Schrader core out. So it's running around 20 pounds, which is fine. Boy, the high limit looks a little high, doesn't it? 220? Yeah, that's really high. We'll bring that down a little bit. Bring that high limit down a little bit. want that high limit down. It says 160, but I don't know. Leave it at 180. That's enough. Alright guys, new expansion tank, new relief valve, new boiler, pressure, temperature gauge, which is a tridecator. We installed glycol and purge zones. There you go. That's the old fan in the can. It's a good size system. Thumbnail. Put a new expansion tank, new relief valve, new tridecator, which is a pressure temperature gauge, and purged all the zones, reinstalled the glycol, mixed glycol through the system. I have done that a few years ago. We drained it and put glycol in it because he's got a bunch of fan coil units up in the attic. It's me. Did you miss Daddy? Huh? Did you miss me? Did you miss Daddy? Huh? You want a bit, Pits? I just washed my hands with alcohol. You're gonna get drunk drinking that alcohol. You're gonna get drunk, Miss Molly. Look at the Grinch feet. You're growing in the Grinch feet. Look at the Grinch feet. Aren't you a cutie pie? Oh, yeah. All right, push over. Come on. Look at the Grinch feet. I'm letting them grow in. Yeah, letting them grow in, the Grinch feet. Yeah, oh yeah, I know you miss me. Yeah.